Fluffy the Destroyer, and welcome to my channel. This is Planetside 2, and yep, we're on Hossin right now. It's the public test server right now, so I'm just going to show you what the new continent will be. And I don't know if this will come out at the same time as continent locking, because in continent locking, it's going to be all of those here, all those all those continent Amrish, Esamir, and Indar, plus Hossin, and all between those there's going to be some battle islands. And from what I would say I've heard here, this would be the warp gate that you can keep, and the two others, for example, I don't know which one, can be conquered. So as soon as you can have a link, you're going to be able to conquer it. Completely annihilated, and from that point you'll be able to go on other islands, or so I heard. I don't know the exact details, but that's what I can say. So for Hossin, what does it look like? First of all, if we look at it here, from what I can tell right now, I don't know whether there's like gray lines or anything, because we can go there. It seems to be like, we call it here, it seems to be like that on Esamir. A bunch of mountains, ridges, let's take a look at it here, but even worse, because I'm going to drive it on land, but let me take a look on in the air first of all. It's going to be a nightmare for vehicles, and in the air it shouldn't be much of a problem, because at first when I heard about it, about Hossin, and when I've heard about the, like, I saw the, man, why am I broken? When I heard about the, well, when I saw the, man, I'm gonna say it, the concept art, I thought it was gonna be, like, full of trees. That's the only thing that you're gonna see. But, no, I mean, you could take a galaxy or even a Liberator and shoot at the ground. And with some, for example, if you take the Liberator with a thermal, it's gonna be pretty good. And this, I don't know, it sounds like a kind of shield or anything. I don't know. Some things here that I'm seeing right now, I don't even know, but it sounds really cool. Okay, good. Ah, nope, pretty bad, pretty bad. Oops. As you can see here, it's like, if you look on the ground, you're gonna see when I'm gonna drive a vehicle here, but yeah, I'm just gonna let, yeah, sure, light up a flare. There's lots of bushes, lots of small hill like that, so that tanks and vehicles can hide. It really depends on what team you are. If you're the attacker, to my own point of view, it could be a nightmare if you're going to try to attack here, or because of the of where you're going to place yourself, and if you try to move and attack at the same time, it's going to be problematic compared to what we have right now. And if you, for example, want to hide, I don't think that's going to be a problem, but it's just the movement will be pretty much problematic. I don't know, that's what I see here. And since there's a lot of trees here, I believe the infantry will have a really fun time. For example, I can think of jumpers getting in trees, which they do right now, and they just attack people on the ground. Same thing for infiltrators, and with the right camo suit, wow, it's going to be good. And as you can see right now, there's lots of trees like everywhere. So it's just amazing, like the amount of trees there's right now. If you take a galaxy, you go really up above, over the trees. It's something. But there shouldn't be any problem just dropping people down there, because the map still works. Even with the galaxy, so you can position yourself up above the A point, for example, and right now I'm just going to try to do that. And from there you can just, yeah, you can continue and just drop your people here, just pop around if you want to. whatever your tactic is. The bases didn't change like really much. It's still the same thing. Sometimes you're gonna see like a couple of platforms, couple of buildings, the spawn point at one point, and other buildings here that supports the 8 point and everything. A couple of things around, stuff like that. A biodome which are surrounded by trees, if that's what you call it. I mean, well, it looks like a biodome, but if you look at it that way, there's no shields or anything, so I guess that's a biodome. It's pretty cool. It's gonna be something. Makes me think of Ambush if you go, like if you run around. Yeah, that place here, you're gonna be able to go on the ground with your Sunder and all, and just go there. Let's see here. Let's see the map here on full zoom out. We got weird names. Sometimes you'll see bases up in the air, and the mountains just, like I said, it's going to be a really big nightmare for vehicles here. So, spawn beacons should be used a lot. Get around here. A lot of mountains, still mountains, and if you look on the ground here, for example, there's a lot of things that you can take cover. Yeah, sorry for my shitty reaver. I've always been shitty with it, but anyways, that's a small detail. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can hide, like Sunders and all. That's going to be a lot of fun, and as you can see here, they use the same kind of architecture, for example. Like, you can't go around. Even if you try to go around, it's not going to work. Or even better, you can take like a, I don't know, like a galaxy or whatever. You can try to go above. And there's a lot of high points here that you can take. You can pick up a small group of, I don't know, engineers and heavy assaults. Take up position here and snipe everyone just to farm them, or just help your group, for example. A couple of other buildings here as well. Just like in the biodomes, there's a couple of buildings around the biodome. And as you can see here, the jump points are just in the middle here. Yeah, let's go around. As far as I can tell, I like Hossin, but I'm also disappointed at the same time, because I was expecting, like, honestly, a fuckload of trees. A lot that air support or anything that has to do with air would be very problematic and very dangerous, either because of the trees or because it's just impossible to look down. Or you'd need some, I don't know, some special equipment, like, for example, thermal or anything, because the rest would be pretty useless.
You are in a restricted area.
Oops. Yeah, let's go there. Like, there's less trees that I would love more trees. That's what I have to say. Not that I hate here, but it would be really, really fun just to do something else. Use other tactics. Just open. I would say that, like, the players just for new tactics. That's from a high ground perspective. That's what Reavers and Liberators and probably Galaxy will see here. Right now it seems to be dusk or something, but that's what they're supposed to see, so it's not a really great view here, I really admit.
Leave the restricted area immediately.
Okay. What the hell? Okay, good. Yeah, the sun's very bright. Almost at max here. Trees test by Hatch. That'll be the Hatch. That's the name of the character here. Which I really don't care, honestly. It's just the name anyways.
This area is restricted.
Nope. Yes, I get out of that really often here. So I'm just going around here. Lots and lots and lots of mountains. It's not going to be a flat world. Or, well, not exactly flat, but like Esamir, for example. It's not going to be like that. Full of plains most of the time. Nope, it's going to be full of trees, full of rocks on the ground, small little hills like this one here, or a fuckload of trees. Just a bunch of things here, and sometimes you'll see, as far as I know, there's one or two bases in the air. Let's take a look here. That's going to be fun for liberators here if they place themselves correctly. Look at that. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And like I said, because of all of the stuff that's going on the ground for the Hossin trees and everything, for ground support vehicles, it's going to be problematic if you want to move around for your reinforcements, especially during alerts. Wow. Yeah, don't fly and drink. I guess I got a beer here, so this will be in a relaxed state, so just drink a beer, coffee, anything that makes you happy. Enjoy the view. So if you don't want to download it, or don't have the equipment to record it or anything, just look at this one here. Of course, whatever you see here might change, but at this point, I don't think it's going to dramatically change. There might be some differences here and there, because, for example, if you look at the map, this one here, I've tried to take it, doesn't work. Same thing here, doesn't work. Some of the points just don't exist, like 8 Point Virginia, for example, just don't exist or anything. It's really weird. As you can see, there's a couple of buildings, turrets as well. Yeah. Alright, so let's take a look on the ground here. Okay, let's see. Readable. Yeah, lots of trees. I don't know what the green thing is. I think it's something that the developers forgot to remove. Alright, so from the warp gate, let's deploy there. Let's take something people would take a lot here, and it's not even upgraded. Oh crap. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna take the racer high speed. Go fast. Oh, sorry about that. Should have done this before. Mine guard, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And who cares? No need for that. No need for the weapon as well. Not even here to fight against. Just here to look around. Go there. Let's see what I mean. Let's try to go on the next point here. Now, technically speaking, I'm supposed to follow the road. Technically speaking. That doesn't always work. So, if you know what Indar, Ambush, and Esmir looks like, it has nothing to do with this one. This one is very different. It's very different. Lots of bumps, lots of small hills. Yeah, lots of bumps. I don't like that. it's Treason here. One down. Let's go around. That doesn't work. Let's try to go here. Show you the way here. It's going to go up exactly in the water, but you can barely hear the water. Sometimes it gets like this one here. And you get a building here and there, and you get the ammunition tower. I don't know if it's because it's not complete or anything, but it seems to be unfinished. It's really not bad. Well, it's going to be in the, like an addition to the 3 others that already exist, which regarding soldiers, I don't like infantry, soldiers, or anything that's on the ground. I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. And oh my god, the racing. It's the first time I use it, honestly. And it's turn on this thing fast. Look around here, for example. It's going to be heavy. Just hang on to the trees. Oh my god, just go ahead. Alright, good. There's a lot of stuff here that they can climb, go up in the rocks and take position, especially with snipers. That's going to be a heaven for snipers. That's my thought. I think there's going to be an increase in snipers because of those positions and strategy positions, but then again, you're working in squad, so you have to follow. I love the colors. Go around. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, I didn't see that. Oh my god, this thing. Because of the night, it's just like, I really can't see a thing. That's what it looks like. Awesome. Okay, let's take up another vehicle here. Oh, there's going to be another one down here. Okay, let's redeploy then. Show you something else in the world over here. Yeah, there's lots of things that... Not things, but there's lots of land here that prevents you from going out. Maybe I could have taken this route over here. And go around. If you look really closely, that's what it is all over the place. Small hills, trees, lots of hills, mountains. You can go wherever you want to go. Like, for example, no, this example, it's really hard to see. Like, look at this. It's a freaking nightmare. Let's go there, to the air station. Let's get a... where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. Ah, there it is, down there. And... whoa! Crap. Yeah, that was idiot. Now let's go down here, up here, and lots of cool stuff over here, though. Cool effect that is probably unneeded, but I'm not gonna complain. It's cool stuff. let's see here. Hey, where is it? Thought I saw it. Oh, there it is. And we're just gonna take a flash here. Probably down. You see, that's one road that's really clear. But besides that, like after that, it's not always the case. Overall, it's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen. It's gonna be another program. That's what I think. Any special strategy that I think I want to carry out now. Even after probably more than 800 hours, that's says probably even lower. I really don't know. It's really bad intentions. If you really try to go fast, it's really not a good idea. But then again, I'm going to say the whole reverse thing. It's really perfect for vehicles because there's going to be a lot of things to hide, to camp sometimes. You just want to kill the enemy without getting hit. To hide your sunder, it could be the whole reverse thing. I really don't know. As far as I know that the LSATR, well, everyone inside the government rush is going to be. Not all the time. A lot of times they hide your summers and run into tanks, and when there's a tank rush, it's like a full rush, which might be problematic. That's the only tactic which I think it's not right for that because of the the number of obstacles inside the game just on the way, beside the road, which will create a lot of problems. Think about it. If you got a couple of tanks in one perfect spot, like 2 or 3 tanks in one perfect spot, because it's really tight, well, all you have to do is just pick up your guys and all of your defense and shoot at the same place, bomb the same place. It's perfect. But a large area, like most of the time, it isn't because it's like a large platform. Most of the time, it's less of a problem, but again, not the reverse, but full Zergs, Zerg rush could have been, can be destroyed in the desert area. So, you know. There's a parking site in this place here. I love the lightning effect. I love the trees of the place. Probably it's going to be considered as a request. You know when you guys are, there's lots of people around. I've seen this a lot of times. They just go around and you tell them, go at A point, go at B point, go at C point. They just run around, and sometimes they feel like they're lost. I don't know, maybe when you're near like an important war inside the place, there's a small area. When you pick direction, when you near supposed to military strategies that's going to be involved. Maybe a prediction. I think that in the ground, it's going to be a freaking nightmare. Zerg Rush may be possible, but it's going to be most of the time destroyed very easily because of the obstacles. All you have to do is point all of your attacks in one spot because of the obstacles. That's really make the Zerg Rush, like sometimes the enemies in one place. Will make the enemy like put down in one place and go in a certain direction in one place. It's going to be less of a problem. And it's going to be problematic for the enemy because of the movements that they're going to do. In the air, I don't think much will change here. Perhaps they're going to use a bit more thermal because sometimes a lot of people use zoom. As far as I can tell here, depends. I don't know. It's what I think. Ground problematic. The air not a problem. Infantry, even more advantage because of the places. Like for example here, if I want to shoot on the upper, on top of this tower here, there's a lot of spots over here that I can hide, so that's a plus for me. I get a squad or two up here, and I could hide all over the place just to shoot whatever is on the ground here, for example, or on the towers, or well, whatever. There's a lot of things on the ground that I can hide, so it's going to be a benefit for infantry. Well, it could be like a major pain in the ass for the infantry. It depends on what team you go. Not one team, but if you're attacking or defending. Anyways, this is Fluff It Is Short. Thank you for watching my video. If you did like it, well, comment below and answer the question below. What do you think about the map? Well, military strategy speaking, that's what I mean. And subscribe, like, or unlike, and tell me why. Later.